It's straight winter, no cap, on God, for real, for real. Welcome back. We've got a gym to deal with today. I know I said last time I wanted to replace strength with dual chop, which is still on the agenda. That's still the plan eventually. But I'm aware we got what looks like a mountain coming up next where we're probably going to need strength. So unless this is actually a dragon gym in here, we're not going to need to do that just yet. So let's see what we're dealing with in here first before we make any rash decisions, shall we? Thanks, pal. I could definitely have been getting one of these from every single one of these dudes, and I just haven't been doing that, which is a shame because I've been needing sort of low cost. Why am I... Oh. Can I go back? Oh, is this like a fucking gauntlet? Oh, this is rough if that's the case. I literally cannot go back. I can get in this cannon, I guess. Yeah, you can't leave this place once you're in it, it seems. I assume they're at least going to let me go back and heal after the boss, but before the boss, I mean. But oh, it works differently. I understand. It works differently depending on which side you go into it from. I get you. Okay, who's leading right now? I haven't really thought about this. Herman's leading. Herman probably shouldn't be leading right now. We'll lead with the anti-Joe and find out what type we're dealing with. I'm excited. Are you excited? Something to be excited about, isn't it? Now, how all the people in this gym are wearing hard hats because, you know, it's kind of dangerous to be launched around a gym from a cannon, but I guess they didn't consider that for... Okay, so it's either actually is a flying gym or it's a psychic gym. Either way, my team probably isn't super well built to deal with either of those. Lavender is weak to both of those types, and Lavender has always been my ace in the hole, right? Obviously, flying gyms aren't going to get hit by Dig from Cranicio or Mudshot from Slick. Herman could come in very useful against the flying gym, admittedly, but even he, like, doesn't resist flying because he's also bug type. It's just neutral against him. This could be a really... Like, if it's flying, it's really rough. If it's psychic, I don't think we have a dark attack anymore since we lost Orthax, right? There's not a single dark attack on this team. All we really have is Herman and Slick with bug moves. Let's deal with the Swoobat and see and find out exactly what we're dealing with here. I'm gonna hit this with an attract, I think. Okay, it's going for Amnesia, which is upping its special defense. Thankfully, as previously established, the Anti-Joe is a mixed attacker, so we can use our physical move here to still do some pretty decent damage, hopefully. Fucking hell. Calm down. I mean, it did, I guess. That's exactly what it did do. But... okay, we got power attract up. We should be fine, hopefully. Hopefully its stat buffs won't matter. Yeah, okay. We're good here. We're good here. Thank you, Secret Power. Thank you very much. You're a very cool move. Okay. So, moment of truth. Is it psychic or is it flying? Psychic, by the looks of it. This could also be psychic flying, for all I know, actually. I think it's either psychic ghost or just pure psychic, I think. Gonna find out if it's ghost right fucking now, aren't we? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I think it's just a pure psychic type, I think. Anti-Joe actually is a bit of a beast, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously her attack stats aren't great, but she's carrying Technoblast, which sort of compensates for that to a pretty serious degree, so... Okay, so if it's a psychic gym, do we have any dark TMs we can teach anyone? We could give Signal Beam to someone just for this gym to make life a little bit easier. We got Payback, which isn't amazing, but our team is quite slow, so it should be hitting for 100 power fairly regularly. Shadow Ball as well. Shadow Ball might be a good choice, actually. Yeah, can anyone learn Shadow Ball? I feel like we've been down this road before and people could, I just didn't need to at the time. The Anti-Joe can. I mean, we can just, because TMs are reusable, we can just drop Flame Burst for now and use Shadow Ball and then swap back again, can't we? That's actually pretty cool. I didn't really think about playing like that before. Okay, so the Anti-Joe henceforth is going to be our anti-psychic weapon, at least until the end of this gym. We are going to need a fire move and a ghost move, probably. I don't really want to drop Secret Power because it's really good. Technoblast is a lot of damage and Attract is obviously very useful against particularly scary Pokemon, so I don't know exactly what my 4 moves are going to look like in the long run, but that's a consideration for later. I don't know why I fought this optional trainer when I don't know if I can even get out of this gym. This may have been a mistake. I should probably be playing really conservatively until I find the way out. Thankfully, this guy seems to have a fairly weak team, but nonetheless. Yeah, I mean, this is still going to do some damage, right? Quite a bit of damage, apparently, if he crits. What we should be doing, because Anti-Joe is our primary anti-psychic weapon right now, is swapping the Anti-Joe out in order to have it recover from its regenerator ability. Thankfully we did just get a fresh water, so I will actually use that now. This gym's horrifying. I was not prepared for this at all. I was not prepared to come into here and be in a position where suddenly I am just trapped. I'm gonna try and save my Shadow Ball PP here. Actually, I've got ethers and stuff, it's fine. Oh well, Secret Power it now though. I mean, it's possible the gym leader could roll an Abra. That's one small consideration we have here. One small consolidation. That we could walk into that gym and they could be carrying an Abra. But equally, they could be carrying an Alakazam. What the fuck is... Oh, we've seen this move before. It just identifies, right? Yeah, okay, good. I was afeared for a second there. This is a really dumb Alakazam. You know, you've got a really high special attack, really high speed Pokemon on your hands there. What you should be doing is just blasting me with Psychics. Setting up with an Alakazam is a waste of time. But, whatever, I'm sure you can work that strategy out on your own eventually. Oh wait, hang on, if I go down here, I can actually just... I can leave. Cool. I don't think I actually need to right now. To be honest, I think the team's fine. But good to know I have an exit. I can actually just leave. That scares me slightly less. I don't know what I'm actually meant to be doing, though, mind you. I don't know... Oh wait, I just spotted it then. I just spotted what I meant to be doing. I hadn't worked it out, but now I have. Don't worry. Don't worry, my brain's catching up. We're operating on Joe time at the moment. There's a little secret entrance to the cannon here. It's quite well hidden, in my defense. It was quite well hidden. Okay, I've not fought that trainer yet. And I guess I'm going to now. Oh, what could have been? What could have been? These things are actually massive walls, right? I'm probably going to take a few hits to take this down, so it's probably worth dropping an attract on it. Good, good. Yeah, 3 hits. That's scary. Don't like that. Gonna hope it doesn't use Endeavour again, because that's definitely gonna put me in kill range for whatever it's packing. Good. Attract is so busted. I never realised how busted Attract was, because Paralysis is 25%, as I believe is Confusion. They're both 25% chance of making them skip a turn, which is really good. Attract is 50%. It's 50% chance of them just not getting to do anything. Heal Pulse can't target yourself, right? Yeah. If it could, I'd take that in an instant, but since it's only for double battles and those are pretty fucking rare, there's not much point. Give up on Heal Pulse. Recovery moves are so valuable in a hardcore Nuzlocke, in my experience, because you can't heal in battle any other way. Potions are outlawed. So, yeah. I feel like I should be leveling up the rest of the team a little bit. But I think at this point I'm better off just power leveling the Anti-Jo, getting them to a point where she can just mess up the gym leader without too much trouble, hopefully. Because, I mean, there's going to be some curveballs in there, right? We're probably going to end up with fighting another Metang or even, God forbid, a Metagross, because they just show up everywhere. Or one of these. Both of which I believe Steel resists Ghost, unless I just made that up. Let's find out. Yeah, so we're only neutral against these, so these are a problem. Especially since we forgot our fire attack. I think these can have Levitate, but they don't always have Levitate, right? So we're going to try and hit it with a ground move. Well, we're in here now. Good thing they just blocked in my Pokemon with Recover, because anyone else could have been in real trouble at this point. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, again, Metagross, I think, always has Levitate, I think. So we won't be able to hit it with ground moves, so we don't have anything super effective against it, given that we no longer have a fire move to our disposal. Ugh. Just trying to think what else we could potentially run into that could be a real fucking issue for us. I mean, I think we could deal with a Metang just because level difference, you know? But a Metagross is another matter entirely. Sorry, when I say level difference, I mean evolution difference. Power level difference, if you like, rather than straight levels, but... Oh, yeah, I just get yeeted straight into the fucking wall, eh? Just smash all my bones. Just smash them all. I'm not fighting you yet, I'm going to the Poké Center, but I'm glad I've reached you at long last. It's going to be really fun going through that whole quote-unquote puzzle again. This isn't the way to the Poké Center, is it? Yes, it is the way to the Poké Center. I couldn't remember whether we had to go up or down, because brain, not good. So yeah, Metagross would be a real problem. Honestly, like an Alakazam that knows what it's doing, which it will do if it's got good AI, is going to be a problem. Really trying to think about what psychic types exist, and my brain is not pulling up any with like weird type combinations right now. I think we do just lead with Anti-Jo, right? Because the advantage is Anti-Jo leads, if they take a bit of chip damage we can swap them out, at which point they'll heal from Regenerator and they'll be good to go in again and deal with something else later, so... there's no real downside to leading with the Anti-Joe here. Lavender may have to come in and risk it all, leech seeding something. I am just concerned. I'm concerned about how we will deal with a Metagross or a Bronzong. I think Bronzong can have Levitate. I think it has 2 different abilities and one of them is Levitate. So in that case, we will struggle big time with both of those Pokemon unless we can teach a fire move to something. Obviously the Shadow Ball is the more important move to have right now. If it's one or the other, then fine. But can anyone else? You know what? Actually? I mean, that's an option, but we're not going to take it. Also, Aries with... Does Aries have any special attack at all? Like, any at all? Not really, no. Okay. Yeah, I think what we do is we forget Techno Blast for Fire Burst, Flame Burst. Because we can always just relearn Techno Blast from a TM again, right? So that's fine. There, that gives us some pretty good coverage. We're hinging a lot on Anti-Joe right now. Like, a lot on Anti-Joe. And I don't think there's any reality in which the Anti-Joe can just sweep a gym leader's team. Just doesn't have the damage output for that. So she's gonna, you know, she might take down a couple of them, but then she'll have to swap out. So we're going to be relying a lot on Regenerator and Anti-Joe pivoting in and out. Probably Leech Seed as well to get some health back. It really is just going to be the Anti-Joe show, this one. The other team members can potentially, like, obviously there's going to be opportunities to fight neutrally against Psychic Tabs, which, you know, isn't the end of the world. We don't have to be super effective against them. But I think on the whole, Anti-Joe's going to be carrying here. Maybe a little bit of Herman. Get Herman in to bug bite some things, maybe. You gotta remember though, Herman no longer has Eviolite, which means his special defense is not the best, and obviously most psychic moves happen to be special. So I don't know. All we can do is go in and pray, I think. Hope we have more of a Clay than Elisa, whatever her name was, the one who had the Ferrothorn, or Lenora with a early game Metang. You know, hopefully we don't end up running into something that horrific. Let's see. Hey, I've been waiting for you. I don't like the laughter. I don't like that she's giggling at me. Did you enjoy flying with the help of the Mr. Alton gym cannons? It launched me into a wall twice. My face is now inverted. My nose comes out the back of my head. It's not pretty. They're my pride and joy. This time, let's try something else. Three Pokemon. Okay. Not too many. Sigalith. Still sticking to the flying motif then. I'm wondering if I should pivot into someone else to deal with this one. I think Herman could fuck this thing up pretty comfortably. Hit it with a couple rock slides, you know. I think because I've got Regenerator and I know I can just get free health back. Why has that only got 5 PP? What the fuck? That's a bug, isn't it? It's kept Technoblast's PP. Huh. Weird. Anyway. Oh no. Okay, we're actually going to stay in and try and stall that out before he goes into a stronger Pokemon. We can hopefully bait a heal here and go into Herman on the heal. That would be real cool. That would be real cool. I was really hoping I was right on that. It should just drop a hyper potion here. I think this may seem dumb, but I'm going to set up Stealth Rock. As much as I was saying Stealth Rock isn't that great, because I was waiting for that. I was waiting for Light Screen to go. Oh, fuck, please don't set Light Screen up again. It's just spamming Synchronize. I don't know what that is, but it apparently doesn't work on Herman, so fucking A. Fucking A. Okay, Slowking comes out. This is probably going to have a water move, which is why she pivoted into it, which is real bad for Herman, obviously. If we're baiting a water move here, what we do is, very obviously, we go to Slick, because Slick absorbs water. And that will set him up for a bit of a opportunity to bully the Slowking. At the very least, we can just U-turn and hit it pretty hard and swap into someone else. I think this is the smart move. Fucking called it, man. That boosts special attack, which is kind of annoying because this thing will resist both my special attacks, whereas U-turn is... U-turn probably won't kill is the thing. Might just drop a mud bomb on it and just try and drop its accuracy and see what else it's carrying. Yeah, that was pretty good actually. That's pretty good damage. And now, does U-turn kill from here? Oh, not quite. Not quite. I'm expecting it to go for Zen Headbutt again, though. We've scouted the Zen Headbutt. Kind of just want to keep Slicking, honestly. I wish that was an option with U-turn. I could just pivot through Herman and back into Slick again, but that just seems pointless at this point. I think I'll just go into Cornicio. The Zen Headbutt won't do much there. Or it will just use Disable, apparently, which is also fine. It's now going to go for... What water move was it? Was it Water Pulse? I think we take Water Pulse okay on Cornicio, actually. It's super effective, yes. But I think we just kill this with a... Should have seen that coming, honestly. Should have seen that coming. But, here's the thing. We've hit it with a Strength now, which will knock it hopefully low enough that now when I switch back into Slick on the water attack, I can kill it with a U-turn. It's still just using Disable. I'm expecting too much from it. I'm expecting too much from this book. How has that happened twice? How the fuck has that happened twice? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It won't be using a water move at least, so... Apparently all it does is spam Disable. You know, I'd be complaining about this, but like he's just wasting the hyper potions. It's also a little bit lower now. So Slick will kill with a U-turn this time. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm still out ski, but the special attack boost is very warranted, and I appreciate it. Now, I'm not going to know what he's going to send in until after I send mine in, right? So I guess I just send the Anti-Joe back out in preparation for whatever may come. Okay. Honestly, I don't think this thing is that scary. I don't think this thing is that bad. I might be about to eat those words, but... Got the special defense drop, that's very nice. It goes for Simple Beam, which I believe just removes my ability. Yep, cool. Which means I get another free Shadow Ball on it, which might just kill after the special defense drop, actually. Yeah, okay. Cool. I was fucking terrified of the Psychic Gym. I thought the Psychic Gym was going to be an absolute hell on earth. I was expecting Alakazam, I was expecting Metagross, I was expecting fucking God knows what else, like all kinds of horrifying things, maybe the evolved Gothita, Reuniclus, like loads of terror. And what did she have? A Sigilyph, a Slowbro, and a Behem, or whatever they're called. Like, it was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. You're an amazing Pokemon trainer. My Pokemon and I are happy because for the first time in a while, we could fight with our full strength. Was that your full strength? Was it spamming Disable on your Slowbro? This is an official League Gym badge. I think it will look good on you. Thank you. Thank you. I think it'll look good on me too. That's 6. 6 of 8, man. Wow, hot stuff. Calm down. I'm clearly underage. With that many gym badges, Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you. Also, as thanks for this Pokemon battle that made me very happy, I want you to have this TM. Dope. I like it how it's actually a move she actually used as well. You don't see that very often, do you? My present to you is acrobatics. No, it's not. That would be cool, but it's not acrobatics. In fact, don't I have acrobatics already? I think I already have that TM. Can anyone learn light screen? Can anyone learn that? Aw, that's a shame. I like light screen. Light screen's very nice for just shutting down a particularly scary special sweeper. I tend to find Reflect a bit less useful generally, just because like it's quite easy to find physical wall Pokemon, and also Intimidate and stuff exists. Like there's Burn, there's loads of ways to shut down physical sweepers, whereas special sweepers, light screen is one of your only options really. Anyway, ends here. They may say it's for understanding one another better, but what trainers really use battles for is to compete, and they hurt each other's Pokemon. Am I the only one who finds this terribly painful? Whatever. I'm gonna talk to your Pokemon. Talk to them. They're all on full health, I think. I don't think shit happened to any of my Pokemon in that battle. I've been living with Pokemon since I was born, so it's easier for me to talk with them than with people. Because Pokemon never tell lies. What about Ditto? That lies all the time. Hey, Ordino. It's called the Anti-Joe, get it right? Would you tell me what kind of trainer Joe 2 is? Oh, okay. Got it. So Joe 2 was born in Nuvema Town, lives with Mom, and was given the Pokédex to start off a journey to see the world. Still, this Ordino trusts you for some reason. That's good. If every Pokemon and every person cared about one another like you two do, I could watch over the future of people and Pokemon without having to liberate Pokemon from people who just use them. Getsis is using Team Plasma to search for some special stones, the Light Stone and the Dark Stone. These stones hold the essence of 2 legendary Pokemon. It's said that when they lost their physical form, they fell into a slumber and were transformed. Now they wait for the hero's arrival. I shall resurrect the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon from one of those stones and become its friend. That will show the world that I am the new hero. Everyone will follow what I say. My vision is to change the world without using force. Just a big legendary dragon that can nuke the planet. That's all I want, not force. Trying to change the world by force will just make others resist. If people resist, the ones that will be hurt are the innocent Pokemon used by foolish trainers. You understand? People are not just tools for people to use. As a result, Pokemon and trainers who care about one another, like you and your Pokemon, will be separated. And that does break my heart, just a little. Alright. They're kind of fine, though. Right, Auntie Joe, you've done your work for a while. Let's move these two to the back of the line, where they belong. Gonna lead with Slick and Aries, just in case a double battle comes up. We've got to get these two up to scratch, up to standard, up to the mid-30s level that they should be. Slick actually came in so clutch in that fight though. completely walled that Slowbro. Completely, Slowking, not Slowbro. Same thing. Same thing. Deep down, aren't they? They don't mind me even healing. I guess to get PP back, but... So I'm thinking right now, Technoblast is obviously an absurdly powerful move, so it's worth having. The thing is, like, both Flame Burst and Shadow Ball have proven to be very, very useful. Obviously, Attract is very, very useful. As much as I like Secret Power, I think I'm dropping it. I think that's where we stand, right? Obviously, I'd like to upgrade Flame Burst to Fireball, Flamethrower. What the hell's Fireball? What the hell? That's not a Pokemon move. I'd like to upgrade Flame Burst to Flamethrower at some point, which would make that a little bit better. Shadow Ball is probably going to be good forever. Attract is good forever. And then Technoblast instead of Secret Power. Like, Secret Power is cool, and I like that it seems to have a pretty reliable chance to drop a Paralysis or whatever on something. That's very nice. And being able to set up Attract and Paralysis on something is fucking broken, honestly. So there is that. Do I just not take Technoblast? Do I just accept that the Anti-Joe is more of just like something that comes in and hits things for coverage damage and tries to get status effects on things rather than something that's ever going to nuke? Like, Technoblast is never going to one-shot anything. Not anything that's like a challenge anyway, right? Maybe we just don't have Technoblast. Secret Power's really good, is the thing. I like Secret Power a lot. I think we hold off for now. I might change my mind at some point. It feels weird to just be like, hey, this 120 power stab move that I've got. Nah, I don't need it. Don't need it. But maybe I don't. I'm just trying to do the maths in my head. It's 128 power stab. Stab adds 50%, right? So that brings it up to 180 power. Flame Burst is only 70, so when that's super effective, that's still only 140 power. Shadow Ball is 80, so when that's super effective, it's only 160 power. So unless they also resist Technoblast, Technoblast is going to do more damage even when they're weak to one of the other two moves. So there is that to take into consideration. Like, actually thinking about it, Technoblast would have been doing more damage than Shadow Ball to those psychic types, now that I'm actually doing the maths in my head. Fuck. Okay, Technoblast instead of Shadow Ball again then. We don't need Shadow Ball, turns out. We don't need Shadow Ball. Admittedly, it's good for dealing with ghosts, which we can't hit with Technoblast, but we just use a different Pokemon for that. Like, we have other options. God, I overthought that way too much, didn't I? Should've just stuck with what we had, it was fine. We had the perfect setup. Okay, that's fine though. That's fine. I'm caught up now. I'm back on track. And we're keeping Flame Blast, even though, yeah, technically that is still less damage. Just because Steel types. And Steel types will obviously resist Technoblast, and Flame Blast would be better in that circumstance. Anyway, Sharon's here now, and I'm afraid. Joe too. Since we both have the Jet Badge now, let's see which one of us is stronger. I don't wanna, Sharon. I was hoping it would all be pretty chill from here on out, honestly. You're probably going to be scarier than the gym leader, right? Yes, you fucking are going to be scarier than the gym leader. What is that? Why do you have that? Cranicio and Slick are both good answers here. I'm afraid it's going to have a fighting move, which is going to fuck Cranicio over, so I think we actually go Slick here. Good. Plus, yeah, Slick can recover and shit. It's setting up Light Screen. That's not ideal, but we can live with it. The Mud Bomb missing is even less ideal. How much damage is this? Not too much. Okay. Good, 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 good. Oh, stop it. I should have recovered then. I should have recovered that turn. I'm pretty certain Swift is its most powerful move. Oh, okay. That changes things. Ignore that train of thought I was about to go down. Do what? Okay, I mean, this shouldn't be able to hurt me too much either, honestly. Right? Unless it's got a grass move inexplicably. Is there any chance this could have a grass move inexplicably? I don't want to lose Slick. I really don't want to lose Slick here. I'm feeling like it's just going to be bringing water moves to the table, which are going to, obviously, like Slick doesn't even take damage from. I don't know why he switched into this. Unless he knows it has a move that can fuck Slick up. I think we don't risk it. I think we just go Lavender here. Because this is not going to do anything to Lavender. Revenge is what it went for. That might... I don't think it would have done. It might have killed. It might have done. So, you know, better safe than sorry. He definitely had a game plan there, and I was not here for it. Jolteon. Okay. That I'm not even remotely... In fact, Lavender just beats this, right? Right? It might have Pin Missile. That's a weird move that Jolteon has in its arsenal that would be super effective against Lavender. I don't think it would kill, but Crinicio probably one-shots this, in all honesty. And I don't think it can do shit to Crinicio. I mean, that's not great, but even so, I think we're still fine here. Oh, double kick. Touche. Touche, my dude. Hope this dig hits. Okay, that crit might have mattered. I think we probably one-shotted it anyway. Crinicio is just that fucking powerful. What is with my rivals deciding to just be all electric teams? Do you think, right, this is my head canon on this, right? Bear with me. He's got his Duot, right? Do you think Sharon fought Bianca when she had her all-electric team, got absolutely steamrolled because his Duot was weak to it, and then was like, you know what? Electric types? They're pretty busted. This is fucking silly. I've been sand attacked once. One time. A single time. I know it's raising its special attack repeatedly, which is kind of scary, but I think it's only doing that because all of its other moves don't hit me. I think it literally can't hurt me, so we're just waiting for Dig to hit at this point. Have you seen how many Digs have missed after one sand attack? One. Dig is a 100% accurate move normally. There we go. Oh shit. Shit just got fucking real. I mean, I like Dig, don't get me wrong, but EQ? It's EQ time, you say? Yeah, it's EQ time. It's been a while since Crinicio hasn't one-shot something with Dig. And now we've just gone above and beyond. This is to go even further beyond. This is... That was a fine Pokemon battle. I'm happy to see you're both growing as trainers. I was wondering who was saying that. I thought Sharon said that and was like, what do you mean we're both... Me and my Pokemon are both growing as trainers? What are you on about? If it isn't the champion, I'm weak, so I lost. That's true. And honestly, it bothers me when you call it a fine battle despite that. Honestly, Sharon, just accept the compliment without the stinging remark. I've asked you this before, but what do you plan to do after becoming strong? If I get strong and become a champion, that will be the reason for my existence. I want to prove that I'm really living. You remind me of Marshall. Who the fuck's Marshall? Of course, having something you want to become is important, but what is even more important is what you do with your newfound power. Anyway, take this. Here, you too. Ah, dope. Thank you, I needed a stronger water move. If you use the move serve, you can travel across water. I'll see you again, young trainers. Don't forget the needs of the Pokemon at your side. Don't know why I turned into clay there, he just did. What do I do with my power? I don't know the answer yet. First, I want to become a strong trainer so everyone will acknowledge that power. Johto, next time, I'll win. You might do, man. You might do. You're completely random, out-the-arse teams you have every time. Honestly, cause for concern every time I run into you. Like, there is every possibility that one day I could run into my rival and they could just have a team of like 6 Dragonites or something, you know, like they could just fucking steamroll me. I mean, they've got to have their starter, so it'll be 5 Dragonites and a Duat, but you know what I mean, like there's potential hell on earth awaiting at any rival battle, and I don't like it at all. Anyway, we learned Surf, which I really hope Slip can learn. I can't see why you wouldn't be able to, but part of my head's like, it's not going to let me, is it? Yeah, good. We're good. We're fine. The Anti-Joe can learn it too, but I think the Anti-Joe's just fine. Okay, this is getting to be a pretty good moveset. I want to replace Mud Bomb with a stronger special ground move, ideally, but I don't know what that would be. Muddy Water's still a water move, right? All like ground moves are physical, like Earthquake, Bulldoze, that Stomping Tantrum or whatever it's called, they're all physical moves. Cool music, man. I'm assuming we're going to get a new encounter in here, are we? Why is Clay here? Never mind, here's my encounter. So, as much as I would love to bring Rhonda back into the fold, we do have Species Clause in this Let's Play. So, unfortunately, that's not allowed. We can't do that. Oh, Johto. What a surprise. What a surprise, seeing you here while I was inspecting Twist Mountain. The two of you do seem a bit more rugged than the last time I saw you. What's that supposed to mean? A little bit, anyway. Is that so? By the way, you folks seen that Team Plasma crowd lately? After all the trouble, we gym leaders met up and had a chat. But we got no clue where they are. It's like they're hiding under a rock. Well, not much to do but wait for them to move. Anyhow, this is none of your concern. It's like the two of you should just enjoy traveling with your Pokemon. Twist Mountain's a fine place to explore. You'll have some fun if you just leave this here path. Well, better you get to see it for yourself instead of listening to me yammer. Be seeing you, Sprouts. Feel free to train yourselves on my mountain for as long as you like. You own this mountain? You own it? You bought a mountain? I thought he was going to get us involved in that bother again, so I was bracing myself before I knew it. I'm going in first, but I'll be seeing you. Okay, what's our actual encounter going to be then? Do we get wild encounters here, or do we actually have to be like in that? Is it just in that tunnel? Oh, there's multiple tunnels. There's also an ace trainer there, which scares me just a little bit. Just a little bit afraid of that. Just ignoring that dude. I'm just scouting the region out. Hey, look at this. Good scouting, Joe. Well done. Okay. Guess I'll see what's in here. I can't. I'm not allowed. If this is the only thing we can catch here, then I can't catch anything here. Which is really lame, honestly. But anything else? It does seem predominantly Sandslash based in this region. This area does seem heavy on the Sandslashers. I should probably be killing them with areas. They're probably pretty good experience and attack EVs and shit. Okay. Okay, we got a new thing. It's not really something that's super appealing to me, honestly, but I'll take it. I'll add it to the backlog. I'm a little bit concerned we'll kill it with another quick attack. But I'm going to gamble, honestly. I think we'll be fine. Hey. Would you not fuck my bird up, please? You just wall that for a minute, will you, Herman? What? Rocky helmet! Rocky helmet! Joe, you fucking idiot. Oh well. Turns out we don't get an encounter here after all. Turns out I was bang on the money when I said that. Ah, shit, man. Why? Oh fuck, we can go up and down this. Okay, alright. We have a lot to explore in this place. I think I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go heal up my bird. Is it interesting? Can't say I was expecting this. You're gonna let us run, right? Yeah, good. Yeah, gonna go heal up the bird, come back refreshed, reinvigorated, and ready to actually explore this honestly pretty terrifying mountain. Like, the wild Pokemon are like level 30 and fully evolved. There's trainers all over the place, including ace trainers. I'm hoping there's going to be some sort of nurse person that will heal my Pokemon for me in there, because this is a bit of a trek back to heal up every time. You're not the healer. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just boldly venture. Nowhere else to go. No going back at this point. And I promised myself I wouldn't just like grind, you know, that was one of my rules at the beginning. Like, if I accidentally end up with one of my Pokemon like a level or two higher than the next gym leader, I'm not gonna cry about that. Like, most of my Pokemon will probably be underleveled as a result. There is a healer man down there, actually. If we can beeline to him, that will be real useful. Cool. Yeah, we'll do this fight, and then that'll set us in a pretty good position to actually start exploring this next time. Okay, this is actually a fight that Ares handles really well, so we'll let her do just that. It has Psyshock apparently, so it can hit me. Ew. That doesn't kill, right? Yeah, of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't kill. Don't be silly. Fucker's using hyper potions, though. I'm gonna high roll this time. Would have been real nice, huh? And just like that, Ares can't stay in anymore. Shall we let Slick try out his brand new surfing ability? Ha, idiot. Big silly boy. I know Mud Bomb will be super effective, but just want to see him surf. Hang 10. A little bit wary. I'm gonna recover. Okay, I do outspeed. Good to know. That's fine. I'd no longer outspeed. That's actually fine. I'm honestly fine with that. Curse is a pretty scary move if you couple it with like Mean Look or something, because it's basically a death sentence, but it also means you just get to kill them, and if you can just swap out and get rid of it, it becomes a lot less of an issue. Okay, cool. So we're healed up, we're ready for the next one. I think, thanks for watching. I will see thou next time. Ta-ta!